Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Another Let's Play to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And last time we were scaling up the mountain towards the Nibelheim Mako reactor, but we were crossing the big, long, just rickety suspension bridge. Surprise, surprise, it broke. Well, a lightning bolt struck it, and then it was destroyed and fell in the river and had to go the long way, took the scenic route, as it were, and ran into a boss, the Materia Guardian, and took care of him. Got introduced to our fusion abilities. I can't remember the full name of them, what they're called, but I'm sure it'll come to me. But yeah, now we finally made our way here, and Sephiroth and Cloud told Tifa, "You can't come inside. Sorry, you gotta stay out here with this random dude."
I really wanted to see the reactor.
I know, I'm really sorry. I think I came from here, so it's probably just wasting time. Although, maybe not. Go investigate the reactor, yeah, I was gonna say. That would be kind of weird if you could actually go down, like, no, you know, let's not go to the reactor, 'tis a silly place. Let's, of course, check the sides. Oops, sheesh. I'm gonna have to get used to Cloud just wanting to hop on every single thing.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
And let me guess, villagers don't have a clue about this.
Knowing Shinra? Of course not.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
Tell that to the president.
What exactly is the problem with this place?
The people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, this one is overseen by R&D.
Huh. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?
Whatever you see here, you are not to speak of it.
Oh, I won't.
Well. Only reactor run by R&D. Well, knowing Shinra, I'm sure it's totally safe and ethical experiments in research they've been doing here. Of course. This looks like an area we might be fighting in, but maybe later. Ooh, slide down.
Perhaps you'd like to say a few words to your sword first?
Stunt on these hoes. Actually, I think Zack, seriousness, I think Zack actually did say stuff to his sword. Cloud does. I think Cloud has time or two, but not always.
Hojo, you are really something.
Yeah, I remember those bad guys.
What are those things? Wasn't that...
The malfunction must be forcing the pods to depressurize. Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
You know, I've always wondered... Oh, okay. We gotta here hold the shoulder buttons, close it, okay. I was gonna say, I wonder how Sephiroth even knew about Genova. Did Hojo tell him, or... Oh, what's his name? Professor... Gaft? I always forget his name. It's actually... He's Aerith's father. Her birth father, that is. And he... Yeah, no, he was Hojo's predecessor, and he might have told Sephiroth about it. I don't know. Or maybe he just read about it.
What are you doing?
These pods were built for the production of artificial materia. But Hojo repurposed them as incubators, cages for animals, shields with Mako, all to birth a new breed of monster. But he didn't stop at animals. Oh no, there were other subjects. Look.
I don't wanna...
My mother's name was Genova. Could it be that I was created the same way? Am I the same as these monsters?
Sephiroth.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was different, that I was special.
You're a wizard, Sephiroth.
This,
Oh, wrong IP.
not like this. Am I even human?
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
The mayor had been looking forward to having dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well. Dad had to put up with his belly aching for hours afterward.
Huh?
Must have sucked. But what about Sephiroth? What happened to him?
He left. Didn't tell a soul where he was going.
Cloud, going out for smokes. Be back never. I know this is this is not, you know, unique to this game, but I like when games are seemless from...
As he was heading for Shinra Manor,
And he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
I was gonna say, I love it when games are seamlessly transition from cutscene to gameplay. I always really get a kick out of that.
Looking for Sephiroth? He just left, I'm afraid. Maybe he needed some fresh air?
Sephiroth? Ah, I did see him leave a little while ago. Don't know what bee got in his bonnet, but the man was not in a good mood.
Well, he just learned his mama's a monster, so...
Haven't heard anything about the reactor either. What happened up there anyway?
He's holed up inside the mansion.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor.
Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine.
Am I supposed to follow them, I guess? I want to visit Tifa.
Sephiroth making a beeline for the manor. Wonder why.
Aww. What about Mom? Looking for Sephiroth takes priority. Well, of course. Let's do all the things that he wants to do.
If you're looking for Sephiroth, I saw him headed toward the mansion.
Sephiroth wasn't looking so hot when he passed by. Hope everything's okay.
Now I can finally explore. Never mind.
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
What if he's sick and needs our help?
Him? A little Mako poisoning isn't gonna hurt a living legend.
Go and check on Sephiroth for us, will ya?
Hurry, please.
Wow, those guys are really worried about him. Anything over here? Nope, can't even get over a small fence. You'll jump over 7-foot-high crates, but not a knee-high fence. Nothing around here. There is a lot of crap in here. But is there any lootable crap? Looks a lot different from even Crisis Core, which makes sense.
Took a look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
But there's a piano. Try my skills. No, a book's already sitting on the bench. Is that a crossbow? Oh no, it's like a... Oh, I see. It's like a horn and a clarinet. Musical instruments, yeah. Oh yeah, we got drums, cello, violins. Apparently an orchestra used to live here. An elevator? Where the hell does this go?
Never knew it had a basement.
Was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
Really? None of them went in the elevator? Yeah, no kidding. Anything over here? What does it say? Torn back. Turn back. That makes more sense. That looked like an O. Yeah. Those tanks look awfully familiar. Sure we'll be seeing more of them later. Oh.
Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer. A life form in stasis. Professor Gast named this life form Genova.
Gas, that's his name, yeah.
MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient. MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
You'll never see it.
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed. We got Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
Better take my sword.
Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova. The Genova project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gast's wondrous experiment.
He created you?
I should go. Mother is waiting.
She did.
Hey! Hey, hold on!
It's okay. You've had a bad day? We'll just let that one go. Just, you know, don't do anything crazy, you know, like burn down the village.
I keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come to sooner? If I had, maybe I could have saved the village. Or tried, at least.
What?
What did I just say, Sephiroth? Boy, that scene, they really leaned into the horror aspect.
Get in there! The villagers need your help! Watch out!
I guess there's no going back.
I'm sorry! He's gone!
Mom.
Is it true? Sephiroth did this?
Oh, it was him, all right. And he's still here. So keep your eyes peeled.
God!
Get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out. Now!
Yes, sir!
Sephiroth? But why would he?
Gonna move a little faster. I know you're hurting. You had a big old log drop on you, but
Hold on, Mom. I'm coming.
yeah, I guess you can't go that way. Man, this is a lot more intense than the original. And that's putting it mildly. You know, I was just gonna make a joke that someone should tip the water tower over to put out some of the flames.
Please be okay.
But I thought, no.
Sephiroth.
Like, no, the moment's too serious. Oh, it said, oh, the subtitle said security officer.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Hey! Hey! Hang in there! You're gonna be okay!
Don't worry. I got you. Come on, let's get you up.
Whoa.
There he is! Sephiroth! Stop! You sick son of a bitch! That's far enough! Drop the sword!
Y'all might want to start shooting. Not that it'll help, but... Killed him and stepped on his cool hat. He is a monster.
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Sephiroth!
Still one of the coolest shots in video game history.
I followed Sephiroth all the way back to the reactor.
See, that's the thing. Sorry. It's something that's always, just always not bugged me, but just, I guess it just shows how deeply fallen Sephiroth has gone, you know, how far he's fallen, is that he didn't even really need to go back to the town, then burn it down. He could have just gone straight to the reactor if he wanted to go back to Genova, but no, he went out of his way to burn the village and kill everyone there. And yeah, it's just, it's his like his Anakin going to the dark side moment. It's his fall from, you know, Arthas putting on the Lich King helmet. It's his fall from grace, but it's just so senseless, so needless.
Dad and
But
I had gone there to hide. When Sephiroth showed up, Dad decided that he was going to confront him. Dad. It was Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
alright, sorry, pause it again, but something about that line, her or Tifa and her dad going to the reactor to hide, I mean, her dad, you don't really get enough you know, you don't really get enough background on, you know, who he is. I mean, he's very protective of Tifa. That's about all you learn from him, but Tifa just doesn't seem like the type to hide away when anybody's in trouble, much less her hometown and the people living there. But she is, I mean, she is 15 during this flashback, so, and probably her father insisted they go there for her safety, but yeah, anyway. I've always been impressed she can lift that thing. Well, she is kind of dragging it, but still impressive.
Mother, I have come for you. Now open the way for me.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
And for that, he must die.
You promised you'd save me. If I was ever trapped or in trouble.
Here I am, your son. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. And I know exactly how we can do that. The Promised Land.
Sephiroth!
Mother, they have come again. The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet. But there's no need to be sad, Mother. Because I'm here for you. Now and forever.
You killed my mom. You killed Tifa. My village. My home.
They were mine by right. This planet too, for I have been chosen.
I believed in you. No. Not you! Whoever the hell you are!
that's where it ends. The end. I actually, so before they get into this, I actually, when this game was first announced, or this, I should say, remake series was first announced, I thought the first game was going to end at that scene right there, the very end of the flashback. I thought it would have been a pretty cool little cliffhanger. Even though I'll admit it wouldn't be the best cliffhanger because you already know Cloud survives. But I thought it would have been a pretty good. If it was done like that, just what that would mean, that was superb. That whole recreation of Sephiroth's descent into madness and destroying Nibelheim. That was extremely. I mean, they could have gone even harder and got themselves an easy M rating. But yeah, I'm surprised they were to tone it down enough to be teen. But yeah, that was extremely intense and well done. But yeah, I just thought, I was like, because Midgar ending at Midgar just sounded too short of a game, and I thought maybe like ending it with the flashback, what movie or TV show video game ends with a flashback? So I thought it'd been interesting, but it was good the way it was.
And that's the last thing I remember. The rest is a blank.
The hell it is? What happened?
It was all over the news. I remember watching it with my mom. They said he went missing during a training exercise. But then, the story changed. A couple days later, they started reporting that he was killed in action. Yeah, that was it.
The news outlets are nothing but Shinra mouthpieces spewing propaganda. Only dumbasses believe that shit.
Question. Does that make me a dumbass?
Oh, good one.
I didn't say that. What I meant was, screw Shinra for manipulating honest folks.
Nice save.
It doesn't matter what they said back then. Sephiroth was in Midgar. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
Don't know about alive so much as around?
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Because he wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Jenova at his side.
After 5 years? Not to sound like a broken record, but it's really bothering me.
Well, what's bothering me is all this Jenova stuff.
Excuse me. Guess the travel or something really did a number on my back. Feels as stiff as a board.
Let me take a look. Wow. You weren't kidding, were you? Let's get you back to the room.
Yeah, let's just call it a night. No amount of guesswork will get us any closer to the truth, so how about we give our heads a rest? Oh, no you don't. That bed's...
Sweet dreams.
See you tomorrow.
I love how Red was perfectly content sleeping on the floor, but as soon as they said it was bedtime, he said, I'm getting to bed.
Hey, Aerith? You awake?
Barely. Why?
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Just had a feeling you'd know.
Probably did at one point. All that stuff was taken from me, though. Or maybe erased?
By whispers?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Why what?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
You mean he lied to us?
Cloud, you up?
She used the special knock that only wakes up Cloud. Tifa knocking at the door late at night. I think we all know what this is about. Don't wait up, boys.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Nope. What's going on?
Oh, it's nothing, really. There's just something I need to ask you. So, can we talk?
Sure.
Great, but not here. Follow me.
My ears were burning, Cloud. Is that because of you?
You know that I killed her. So, who is she? Or rather, what is she?
Who's that guy down there? Can I talk to him?
Pardon me, sir, but you don't look very well. An old war wound acting up, perhaps? If so, I can certainly empathize. I myself fought for the company once upon a time, and my body's never let me forget it. It's been a good many years since I served, but still feels like yesterday.
Okay. Tifa, where'd you go? Oh, way up the rooftop.
Do you think Midgar's over there? Anyway.
There's something I need to ask you too.
Shoot.
That night, 5 years ago, at the reactor, I saw you lying there. Saw your wound and all the blood. I figured it was too late.
Yeah? Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter? Can't believe I'm having this conversation with you, but here we are. Here, look. My scar. That proof enough?
I didn't get a good look.
Zongan found me. He's the one who brought me to the clinic. He risked his life carrying me out of the reactor and down the river. Wasn't just him, though. There's the doctor who operated on me all night, and the nurses who looked after me for days on end. I'm here now because they were there for me then. And where were you again? In fact, where have you been this whole time? For 5 years.
You know I can't tell you that.
Of course you can't. Sorry, I just need some space.
Way to go, Cloud. You amnesiac jerk. At least someone playing some soothing jazz.
I thought we could just pick up where we left off, like nothing had changed. But I guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
I was so happy to see you again, but maybe I shouldn't have been.
Cloud, you were a fucking idiot. And I say that with love. Actually, no, it's with contempt.
You two fight.
No.
We have enough problems as it is. Copy?
Night.
Tomorrow is another day.
Listen to Red 13. He's wise. For a cat dog thing. All right. It's a new day, a new journey. Oh boy, yeah. Now it, as great as that flashback scene was, and it set the tone for the rest of the game. But I really feel like this is where the juicy bits come in. But I'm gonna call it here for this one. Thanks again for joining me. I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all take care.